Hi, I'm Robert Hurt. Thank you for tuning in to our monthly video address as I provide an update on what we have been working on in Congress on behalf of the people of the 5th District this past month. It is an honor to serve the people of the 5th District in our nation's capital, and I encourage you to stay connected to our office by signing up for our e-newsletter at hurt.house.gov. This past month, I was fortunate to be able to spend time traveling throughout the 5th District during our Route 15 tour. I have visited with Virginians along the way from Mecklenburg to Fluvanna, stopping in towns including Red Oak, Keysville, Farmville, Cumberland, and Palmyra. Unemployment rates are on the rise, and we started off the month with the bad news that our economy's growth is slowing. As I visited with small business owners and families along Route 15, the critical need for Washington to promote pro-growth policies was reinforced as they delivered the message that the federal government must remove itself as a barrier to job creation in the 5th District. Like each month prior, the House has remained focused throughout the month of June on reducing the size and scope of the federal government so our local businesses can grow and create the jobs our communities need. This month, despite the administration's efforts to curb domestic energy production and stifle job creation in Virginia by announcing that its final 5-year energy program for oil and gas development would exclude the Commonwealth, the House adopted a package of energy legislation that would reverse that decision. The Domestic Energy and Jobs Act will expand domestic energy production both in Virginia and across the country, ultimately creating thousands of much-needed Virginia jobs as it reopens leasing permits for oil and natural gas exploration off the Commonwealth's coast. Additionally, I know we all have been following with great interest the decision rendered by the United States Supreme Court regarding the constitutionality of the President's health care law. The court was asked to rule on the constitutionality of this law and in no uncertain terms deemed that the only way the individual mandate is constitutional is if it is considered a tax on the American people. While I respect the court's decision, I know that this is disappointing news for those who love freedom. The people of the 5th District want a reformed health care system that delivers quality care at affordable prices, not another federal government tax scheme that digs deeper into their pockets. At the heart of this debate is the fact that this law represents a fundamental departure from our nation's founding principles by placing more faith in the government than in the American people. It has compromised our freedoms and it has raided our pocketbooks, all while discouraging small businesses from creating the jobs we need in this stalled economy. Now that the court has spoken, it is time for the American people to have their voices heard. As I listen to the voices of the people in the 5th District, I remain committed to working with my colleagues to pursue a full repeal of the President's health care law in order to move this country forward with true market-based reforms, a vote we plan to take next month. Chief Justice John Roberts, in his opinion, rightfully articulated that the court's job is not to remove the political consequences from the policymakers' actions. And while I don't agree with the Chief Justice's opinion in this case, I think it's important to keep in mind that it is the American people who will hold this Congress accountable for its actions. Demanding congressional accountability, the House will vote once again in 2 weeks to repeal this law so that we may move forward with patient-centered, market-based reforms to our nation's ailing health care system. I look forward to seeing many of you as we celebrate Independence Day next week. Please stay in touch with our office by visiting hurt.house.gov, where you can contact me. You can also join the conversation on our social media sites. Thank you.